Question to millionaires or simply wealthy people. How did you become successful? What did you do, and what advice would you give to those who also want to achieve something in life? Here's a clear, honest answer to the question, how to become successful, based on how I survived, rose up, and what I tell others. I don't know if you'd call this success, but I make enough not to count every penny, live in a decent apartment, have time for myself, and not wake up feeling like a loser. For me, that's already a level, because I started from zero, not from minus, but from rock bottom. I was never one of those people told, you have potential. I wasn't a smarty in school, had no money, no connections. After 11th grade, I just took any job because there was nothing to live on at home. I washed floors in cafes, handed out flyers, loaded boxes in warehouses. I thought it was temporary. 3 years passed, and I was still standing in the cold with cracked hands, no prospects. I remember the moment I really broke down. Around 6 a.m., standing at a bus stop, raining, wet feet, negative balance in my pocket, waiting for a shuttle to get to the warehouse. And I thought, is this it? Is this my life? I took off my headphones, turned off the music, and just walked home. Came in, took off my jacket, sat on the floor in the hallway, and zoned out. I didn't cry, didn't panic, just sat staring at the ceiling. And for the first time in years, I seriously asked myself, what do I want? Not what I can do, not what's realistic, but what do I really want? I had no answer. But I knew one thing, not this. That very evening, for the first time in my life, I didn't go to work. I just opened my laptop and started Googling how to make money from home. Yeah, sounds silly. And yes, there was a lot of junk. But among it, I found copywriting, writing texts for money. I used to write okay in school, wrote rap lyrics, made up stories. I thought, what if this is my chance? I started learning. No courses, just YouTube, articles, forums. 2 weeks later, I registered on a freelance site. At first, no one replied. Then someone gave a test task, then another, for $3, $5, $8. But I did it. I worked like this: 7 a.m., warehouse, 5 p.m., home, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., writing. Slept 4 hours, lived on coffee and instant noodles. But I had a goal. After a month, I made my first $300 online. That was more than at the warehouse. After 3 months, I quit. After 6 months, rented my own apartment. After a year, had my own small team. After 2, signed a $4,000 a month contract with an American agency. Me, a guy from the neighborhood who thought the max was truck driver. And now, when people ask me how to become successful, I don't know how to answer nicely. But I know honestly, you either act or you keep sitting in the mud. Nobody else will do it for you. There's no magic recipe. There's only the moment you realize you can't live like this anymore. And either you change something or you drag on. I was scared. Very scared. But I took the first step, then the second, then 1,000 more. Every time tired, hungry, unsure, but thinking, better to fail than live my whole life in the shadows. If you want success, stop waiting for the moment when you're ready. You never will be. But action equals change. And if you never start, agree right now that life will stay the same. And no one, absolutely no one, will be to blame but you. I told myself that, and it hurt. But after that, real life began. This advice was really powerful. I finally decided to stop whining and do something. And it started working. 2 months ago, I read a post here where a guy talked about how he rose up from absolute rock bottom, started writing texts, and got out of the crap. I remember sitting at night in a room with peeling walls, smelling damp, and my laptop overheating like it was suffering. I read it and kept thinking, damn, this is me. The same feeling of hopelessness, the same exhaustion, the same anger at everything. And something clicked inside me. Not instantly, not with fireworks, but that night I didn't go to sleep. I opened Google and started searching what I could do. No money, no experience, no connections. Just right now. Guess what I did? I started with Fiverr, then Upwork, registered, filled out my profile, and most importantly, I didn't wait. I started sending proposals immediately. I wrote, 38 applications in the first week. First 35, silence. Then someone replied, $15 for product descriptions. I thought it was a win, like getting an Oscar. I did it. Then again. I didn't even care about prices. I just took everything to improve my skills. I wrote even in the bathroom on my phone, sat on the bus editing texts. In short, I was burning. And here's the funny thing. In 2 months, I saved $6,000, simply because I stopped feeling sorry for myself and started doing something. For the first time in years, I truly felt I was in control of my life. I won't say it's easy. I'm tired. Sometimes my brain burns out. Sometimes clients act crazy. But you know what? I'd rather burn out from too much work than from life passing me by. I already picked out a new car. Haven't bought it yet, but it will be mine. Because I know it's no longer a dream, just a matter of time. So to everyone reading, don't put it off. Don't think too long. Don't wait until you're ready. Just take the first step. Because I'm an ordinary guy, no genius. But I did it, and it worked. And if I could do it, you definitely can too.